Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Regatta softball field on the Babe Ruth Complex. This is the big one in the Catholic Central League. This is for the Catholic Central League Cup Championship. Bishop Feehan 16-1. The only game they lost was to St. Mary's. So they're not only trying to win the cup, they're trying to avenge the loss to St. Mary's. Willie Newhall on the mound, throwing to Roma Braid. And again, I apologize, I have only the last names of the Bishop Feehan people. Copel. Popped up. Rodriguez, the shortstop, will make the play. And it must be New England, because we're back wearing 4 layers of clothes. Last couple of days, spring finally sprung, and it was up in the 70s, and people were in shorts and T-shirts, and everybody was great. And now all of a sudden, overcast, it rained most of the day. At least it stopped raining. And now the wind has picked up, and it is ice cold, and we have to go back. I'm back to wearing gloves. Dupre, the right fielder, for Feehan is the hitter. Hits it the other way, it's going to go out of play. We're winding down. Next week will be the last week of the regular season. It'll end with the Holland tournament and the Mullins tournament. Hit foul off the backstop. Newhall's ahead 1-2. I believe Feehan beat Stang in their game. They're on the other side of the bracket. She held up, I guess. They checked with the base umpire. Said, yes, held up. She was trying to swing. It was way up and in. And they said she didn't go all the way around. Hit, fouled. Little number down the third baseline. I have to remind everybody we're going to have a huge athletic event this coming Sunday, May 22nd at 6 o'clock in the Classical Auditorium. Over 150 young men and women athletes. Now they said she did swing, so it's strike 3. Are going to be honored. Every sport that's offered at the 4 high schools, English, Classical, Tech, St. Mary's, will be honored that night. It'll be a big night. Superintendent Tutwiler is going to be the presenter of the medals and T-shirts donated by Harrington Trophy. The mayor is coming. And we'll have snacks and drinks provided by Athos on Boston Street, a great place to eat. They have got great food, great variety menu. They do a great job, and they do an excellent job helping out in the community. In for a strike on the inside corner. Newhall just had a big game against Archbishop Williams in the opening round of this Cup Championship. Chased that pitch down in the dirt, and Braid throws it to Catino at first base for the out. So 2 strikeouts for Newhall. Second one gets thrown out at first. A 1-2-3 inning. That's it. Maybe she'll have a chance to get on the board first. They'll be facing Raymer on the mound, throwing to Pertucci, the catcher. And it will be Michaela Walker, the second baseman, leading off. Brooke Maloney, the center fielder, will bat second. Batting third and playing shortstop, Emily Rodriguez. Jenna Chaplin, the designated player, hitting for the first baseman, Angie Catino, hits in the cleanup spot. Pitching and batting fifth, Willie Newhall. The right fielder, Anna Franguli, will hit number 6. Catching and batting seventh, Roma Braid. Hitting number 8 is the third baseman, Ashanti Padillo, and Joe Kirby. The left field will bring up the tail end of the batting order, batting number 9. St. Mary's. I believe they're 13-3. And we mentioned the only loss for Bishop Feehan was a game against St. Mary's. And they only play once during the year because Stang and Williams and Feehan make those long trips. So they divide them into 2 divisions.
So it could be 2 minutes, it could be 10 minutes.
You play your division, each team twice. You play the other division once because it's a long trip for everybody. So Michaela Walker will look to get it started for St. Mary's. In first strike. Both these teams will be off to the state tournament. St. Mary's, I believe, is still ranked number 1 in their division, which means they would get a couple of home games. The other teams have great records, but the records are almost meaningless now. You win, you get in a tournament, but you don't even have to have 500 record. The teams with under 500 getting in the tournament because they're deemed as having played in a strong league with an excellent schedule. Swing and a miss by Walker. So even though you have a great record, like the classical volleyball team last year, you may still travel all over the country. Brooke Maloney, outstanding 3-sport athlete. Soccer, part of the state champion girls basketball team. Obviously softball. She's a 9th grader. Now as an 8th grader, she was a Catholic Central League All-Star. Playing first base, she plays center field now and does a great job. Outstanding young lady. And an honor roll student to bet. And she draws a walk. She has a knack of getting on base. Emily Rodriguez has had some big hits for St. Mary's this year. We'll see if the coach, Colleen Parker Newberry, will try to get Maloney to second base. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again. Raymond can bring it. She throws it well. Down and in for a ball. Chased that high pitch and swung right through it. Two away for Jenna Chaplin. If she's not the best hockey player in Massachusetts, she's up in the top 2 or 3. Outstanding player. Leading scorer on the North Shore. And Frank Pagluck was very happy. She's only a junior. She's coming back, as is Coach Newberry. Hit foul again. Quickly 2 strikes. Low for a ball. Michigan side, we got deuce as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hit foul again. Mahoney is such an asset. She plays great defensively. She's on first base now. She runs the bases so well. She's so quick. She scores on plays that other people don't score on. So now she's going to be off and running on the 3-2 pitch. Chapman would love it. If she hits one in the gap, Maloney could score. Big pitch coming up. And it winds up inside for ball 4. So we got one of those Army starts, right, left, right, left. Strikeout, walk, strikeout, walk. Lily Newhall can help herself with a runner in scoring position. She's got some big hits. She'd love to get another one here. Hit foul out of play. At the start of this appears to be one of those pitcher's duels where it's not going to be a high scoring affair. Slices it the other way, just foul. And here's Maloney crossing home plate. So Raymer ahead of Newhall, pitcher against pitcher here. Hit foul off the catcher. And we'll do it again. Hit foul out of play. Foul back again. Newhall hanging around, making Raymer throw some pitches. So here we go again, Raymer against Newhall. 2 outs, 2 on here in the bottom of the first. Hit foul again. Good at bat by Newhall. Whatever she does here has been a very good at bat. She's just hanging around. Fouled off half a dozen pitches. Making Raymer work. Way up and in for a ball. Down and in. Outstanding at bat by Newhouse. He has run the count full. And Franguli on deck, hoping she gets a shot.
Look at that, see? And then you zoom out.
In the air. Left fielder backing up, now coming on. And the left fielder, Copel, makes the play. A very good at bat by Newhouse. She wore Raymer out. Finally hits the fly to left field. St. Mary's will leave 2 on in the inning.
They're doing that.
Both pitchers wind up with 2 strikeouts. And we're right back where we started, dead even. St. Mary's nothing, Bishop Feehan nothing at the end of 1. 4, 5, and 6 for Feehan as we start the second inning. This is the other half of the Copel, I'm assuming sisters. The leadoff hitter is the left fielder. The cleanup hitters up now is the shortstop. And again, I apologize again, they didn't give first names. Newhall will start her second inning. Did not miss by much. Michigan again. This must be a pretty good hitter because the St. Mary's outfield, they know them. They're playing deep. In for a strike, 2-1. Lined in the right field for a base hit. She hit a shot right between first and second, and she gets the first base hit. That was a line shot. So the first base runner for Feehan is the base hit to right field. Brooks, the second baseman, will be the hitter. And now they shorten up a little bit in the outfield, St. Mary's. Let's see if they play small ball. They don't. They hit it to right field. Franguli is there. Hit it almost right at it. She took a couple of steps forward, a couple of steps back. Went out on the hit to right field on the first pitch. Bertucci, the catcher, will be the hitter. And they move a little deeper in the outfield for her. Raymer, the pitcher, is the hitter. 2 quick outs after the hit. The fly to right, the pop to second. So it's pitcher against pitcher here. High for a ball. Runner was off and running on the pitch. Little tap down the third base line, foul. Swing and a miss. So she gives up the hit, but then retires 3 in a row. The last one on the strikeout. Feehan leaves the runner at first. And we'll move into the bottom of the second. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 for St. Mary's. And again, they'll have a chance to get on the board first. They drew 2 walks in the first inning, but it was 2 strikeouts and a fly to left. Got Raymer out of the inning. This is the Catholic Central League Cup Championship. It's kind of surprising because they still have games to play in the league. But they scheduled this when COVID struck and there was no state tournament. Leagues like Greater Boston League, KPN League, many of the leagues, Middlesex, decided they would have their own tournament and play an interleague tournament. And the Catholic Central League called theirs the Catholic Central League Cup Championship. They have a trophy presented at the end of this game. And then when the state tournament came back, the other teams decided, well, we don't need it now. We have the state tournament. But St. Mary said, we're going to keep it. And I can look at it, especially in basketball. When you finish the regular season, there's almost a week before you play a tournament game. So when you play the cup tournament, you would get a couple of games in, and it would keep you sharp. So I thought it was important to keep it. The other leagues dropped it. Catholic Central League kept it in all sports. And it keeps going. And they take the top 4 teams and they play off. And that's how these 2 teams got here, winning the opening round. Hit to left field, drifting back. And Franguli hit it well, but Copel drifted back and made the play. Solid shot. That's the other half of the Copel, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Copel sisters, the left fielder. Did a nice job going back and making that play. Roma Braid, the catcher. For first, she's doing a great job behind the plate, handling Newhall and Franguli when Franguli's on the mound. Hit foul off the backstop. You kind of get the feeling that one play could make a difference. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 quick outs. Ashanti Padilla, the third baseman, will be the hitter. Swing and a miss. Maybe throwing strikes, but she's got him chasing a couple of pitches as well. Hit foul off the backstop, quickly 2 strikes. Hit foul again. Bishop Feehan's newly into the Catholic Central League. They were not in. Along with Bishop Stang, they came in, I believe it was last year. Strong inning for Raymer. She's retired 4-0. She gets the side. Gets 2 more strikeouts in the inning. We've completed 2 in this Catholic Central League Cup Championship game. Still nothing to choose. St. Mary's nothing. Feehan nothing at the end of 2. Bottom 2 and then back to the top of the order for Feehan as we start the 3rd inning. We mentioned both these teams will be off to the state tournament. Obviously, Feehan with their 16-1 get a home game. This league is considered one of the stronger teams, so they'll be highly seeded, as I believe St. Mary's will be in their division. Before that, St. Mary's will be taking part in the Holland tournament. They'll be played here, this being Thursday. They'll start a week from Saturday. Hit in the air, down the right side, foul, long run for Franguli. She was off the line for a right-hand hitter. This is Maloof, the center fielder for Feehan. Up and away for a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. One up, one down in the third. Bird, the designated player, hitting for the first baseman, Haduchi, hitting from the left side. And now the St. Mary's will have a book on all these players because everybody shortens up. The second baseman, third baseman. In for a strike, expecting her to bunt or slap. First baseman is back. Second baseman, Walker, is shortened up. High for a ball. Top of the order. One half of the Copel sisters on deck. Hit foul and out of play. So you can still slap because now, before if you were a bunter, if you 2 strikes you couldn't bunt because if you bunted a foul you're out. Now if you're a slapper, you slap. If it's foul, it's just a foul ball. Just a little check swing, dribbler down the first base line that went foul. And luckily with St. Mary's it did because that would have been a base hit. She's lefty, she gets an extra step besides hitting from the left side. High for a ball. Strike 3 call. I was waiting. I didn't see the umpire's arm come up. I thought he was going to call it up and away. So 2 quick strikeouts. If you're getting a glimpse of the balloons that are behind or inside the St. Mary's bench area, I believe those were left over from yesterday. Clint Classical had their senior night here. And that's the remnants of, they had everything. The fence was filled with everything yesterday for the senior night. Copel, the left fielder, popped a shot leading off the ball game. Hit foul back out of play. Newhall jumps ahead, 1-2. Up and away for a ball. We got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hit foul out of play. We'll do it again at 2-2. Newhall has struck out 3 in a row. 1 in the second, 2 to start here the third. Down and in for a ball. So a big pitch coming up. Just got a piece in on the hands. Just got a little tip into the catcher's glove. Braid off the catcher. And Copel stays alive. Strike 3 call. She was on her way to first base thinking she walked. Four in a row struck out by Newhall. She strikes out the side here. Six strikeouts in 3 innings for Newhall. She's retired 6 in a row, 9 out of 10. Gave up the 1 base hit, and it was a solid shot into right field. So for the 3rd straight inning, St. Mary's will have a chance to get on the board first. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Lady Spartans. I mentioned Coach Newbury has coached him a lot for Bishop Feehan. Again, a tough night to play. Overcast, breeze, very chilly, cold. Not a lot of people hanging around. Certainly not a lot of Feehan fans coming a long distance. Jill Kirby, the left fielder. I had to ask Jeff Newhall, the athletic director and the very successful girls basketball coach. I said, explain to me how Jill Kirby is able to play softball and lacrosse. He said, she can't. There's 2 Jill Kirbys. Swing and a miss. Well, that answers that, because I would pick up the paper and read Jill Kirby scoring goals for lacrosse, and I did games with Jill Kirby playing left field for St. Mary's. I said, I didn't think that was possible. Hit out of play, foul. So I solved that problem. There's 2 of them. Not related. Hit foul again. Count stays 1-2. Kirby then back to top of the order. Walker and Maloney. Fouls it off again. Jill had a big, important double in a big inning for St. Mary's. Hits it into center field for a base hit. So St. Mary's got their first hit. Good at bat by Kirby. Kept fouling pitches off. And the left fielder gets a base hit in the center field. Michaela Walker will be the hitter, and let's see if St. Mary's plays small ball. So both teams have a base hit now. Takes the pitch high for a ball. She squared the butt. I can't tell if the umpire's arm went up. I don't think she offered, but maybe she did. The catcher stood up and blocked my view of the umpire. We're a long way away from home plate. She gets the bunt down. They're going to have to hurry. They throw her out. Good job by Walker. Play goes pitcher to the second baseman covering. So St. Mary's has their second runner at second base. This time with one out. Last time was 2 outs. Brooke Maloney, the hitter. Runs up the bunt, takes the pitch for a strike. She laid down 2 of the most perfect bunts you've ever seen in your life against Williams the other day in the opening round of this tournament. She tries to bunt again and fouls it off. Took a good look at that pitch that was low for a ball. Swing and a miss to get her. 5 strikeouts for Raymer. Emily Rodriguez was a strikeout victim. High for a ball. In for a strike. Chopped foul towards the St. Mary's dugout. And Raymond jumps ahead of Rodriguez 1 and 2. Off the catcher, the runner takes off. I'm not sure what happened. The runner went to third. The umpires are going to get the ball wound up over the fence and out of play. I don't know how that happened. Catcher blocked it. It came up. Kirby went to third. 2 umpires are having a discussion. The ball wound up out of play. And they're sending her home. The errant throw. I don't know if she tried to hold up or throw. Kirby went to third on the wild pitch. And she scores on the errant throw. I don't know how that throw wound up. It went high in the air, past the dugout, over the fence, out in the street. I don't know how that happened. Malott is coming out to talk to the umpire and saying, how come? I don't know how that ball. The only thing I can think of is the catcher tried to hold up and let it go, and somehow the errant throw went over the dugout and over the fence out into the parking lot almost. Out in the street that goes around the park. And St. Mary's grabs a 1-0 lead. Hit foul out of play. Long run for the first baseman, Haducci. Knocked down by the third baseman. She throws it away. It's a base hit. She's gonna keep going to third. She's in at third base. Rodriguez hustling. She got the infield hit. Great try by the third baseman. Faraday way to her left, knocked it down. Tried to throw it. She really didn't have a play at first base. It got thrown away out into right field. Rodriguez hustles all the way to third. And Jenna Chaplin will try to knock her in. But a great try by the third baseman, Faraday. She made a great stop and probably should have held the ball because she wasn't going to throw her out because she was flat. Hit into center field for a base hit. Chaplin jumps on the first pitch. Rodriguez will score the second run. And Chamiris grabs a 2-0 lead. Chaplin just stuck the back out and just tapped it into center field. The center fielder looked like she was going to try and throw the ball to first base, but the first baseman was going to the mound to take the cutoff throw. There was nobody over at first base. It was hit so sharply, they might have had a play at first base if she can. She's got a great arm. Lily Newhall flied to left her one trip. Hit foul off the backstop. Newhall hit it well, but the left fielder Kopel went back and made a nice catch. Ended the first inning with 2 on base. Hit out of play. So St. Mary's jumping for 2. Hit in the air deep, drifting back again. Newhall hit it well. Kopel tracks it down again. Newhall. If the wind wasn't blowing toward home plate, that that might have a chance. But St. Mary's gets 2 hits in the inning. That bizarre error got the first run in. Jenna Chaplin just slapped it into center field. And we played 3 with St. Mary's leading it 2-0 over Feehan. Dupree, the right fielder, struck out swinging her one trip. Hits it to short. Rodriguez with the nice play. No wasted effort. She better not have because Dupree flew down the first baseline. 1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch. Faraday, the third baseman, struck out swinging, had to be thrown out at first. Low for a ball. Hit the shot again. Rodriguez with a good throw. Catino digs it out. 2 nice plays by Rodriguez. 2 up, 2 down in the 4th. And Kopel, this is sister shortstop. Again, I don't have first names. She hit that rocket into right field for a base hit. She's been the only base runner so far. Fishing for a ball. As that wind picks up a little bit, gets a little bit cooler here at Regato Field. High again, 2-0. 3-0. In for a strike. Hit in the air to right field deep. Gone over the fence. She hit the ball to right last time and she drilled it high and deep over the right field fence. And that wasn't even close. That was way over the fence. So she cut St. Mary's lead in half with one swing of the bat. She's got both hits, and that was a shot and a half. Brooks, the second baseman, flied out to right field. What a shot that was. There was no question. The right-hand hitter went the other way and hit it high and deep, way over the right field fence, almost to the baseball diamond. So now it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Two solid shots by Copel. Hit in a right field for a base hit. Everything they've hit has been to right field. So after two quick outs, a home run and a single. Puts the tying run at first base. Petrucci, the catcher, popped up to second. Hit the shot. Rodriguez will make the play. Out at second base. Very close, but they make the play. Rodriguez knocked it down quickly, pitched it to Walker for the out, and it was by a millimeter at second base. Newhall had retired 8 in a row, 11 out of 12 before giving up the home run and the single. So the shortstop, Copel, gets Feehan back in the game with the home run, a solid shot over the right field fence. And it's now 2-1 halfway through the ball game. And St. Mary's will have 6, 7, and 8 coming up.
Number of the pitcher.
It's not 4. 4. It's her, right?
Yeah.
Kenneth Franguli hit it well, but the left fielder Copel's made a couple of nice plays in left field. The left fielder Copel, as I mentioned, had a couple of nice plays in left field. Went back and made the catch off Franguli. So she hit it well, but she's 0 for 1. Franguli, Braid, and Padilla. That's 3 hitters for St. Mary's in the bottom of the 4th. So Rizzo is the new pitcher. As the ball's hit in the air, second baseman just a step in front of the outfield grass, just a little bit to the left of second base. Gets the pop up by Franguli. 1 pitch, 1 out. Down and in for a ball. Roma Braid struck out swinging her 1 trip. So Rizzo is the new pitcher. Hit, that's going to go foul and out of play. So Raymond gave up 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 unearned. Struck out 5, gave up 2 base hits. Nice play by third base coach Colleen Parker Newbury. She was an outstanding fielder, hitter. Great player back at Bishop Fenwick with Bud Henry. Hit in the air to right field. Two quick outs on the catch by Dupree. Ashanti Padilla. Pops it up. Rizzo, the pitcher, comes in, has a very quick 1-2-3 inning. So St. Mary's is down in the 4th. We've completed 4 in this Catholic Central League Cup Championship Tournament. St. Mary's 2, Bishop Feehan 1. Rizzo, who just went to pitch and had a 1-2-3 inning, will lead it off for Feehan in the 5th inning. She can replace Rama.
What the?
Bottom 3 in the order for Feehan as we start the 5th inning. Hit back to the mound. We've had a lot of these. 1 pitch, 1 out. Newhall over to Catino. Maloof, the center fielder, struck out swinging. That 4th inning was the first inning that Newhall didn't get a strikeout. Hit foul out of play. That one goes major league wild pitch. That hit the backstop on the fly. That's a tough pitch to take. That did not miss by much. Hit foul again. chased that high pitch and swung right through it. Newhall got some help on that pitch. 2 up, 2 down. In the 5th, Bird, the designated player, hitting for the first baseman, Haducci, was called on strikes. Hitting from the left side, and they shortened up a bit in the infield. As she runs up on the pitch and takes it high for a ball. Tap to third. No wasted effort for the third baseman, Padilla. She knew she had to get quickly. She got it, got rid of it quickly. Another 1-2-3 inning. The third for Newhall in the game. Feehan is down in the 5th inning. Seven strikeouts for Newhall. Rizzo will start her second inning. And St. Mary's is hoping that Lightning can strike twice. Because in the 3rd inning, it was 9-1-2 leading off against Rama. And that was the inning that St. Mary's got their 2 runs. And now here in the 5th, it'll be 9-1-2. Kirby, Walker, and Maloney. Rizzo had a very quick 1-2-3 inning in the 4th. Missing inside for a ball. Kirby got a base hit at the center field and scored the first run. She waved at that pitch that was down and in. She was the one that, she was going to third when the ball was in the dirt at home plate, and I still don't know how they did it. They threw the ball over the dugout, over the fence. They throw Kirby out. That's the other Copel at short. Both the left fielder and shortstop, the Copels have been outstanding defensively. These Feehan girls have got arms like rockets. All of them. Michaela Walker struck out. Now she bounces it back to the pitcher. That's another 1 pitch out. She has sacrificed and helped set up the first run. 2 up, 2 down for Maloney, who walked and struck out swinging. She's facing Rizzo for the first time. Runs up and takes it high for a ball. Runs up and takes it for a strike, 1-1. Popped up. Shortstop behind third base, makes her second play in the inning. So Rizzo has come on and retired 6 in a row. We've completed 5 here. St. Mary's holding on to that skinny 1-run lead, 2-1 over Feehan in this Catholic Central League Cup championship game. This is a very big inning for Billy Newhall. The first 3 hitters are up. You would love to have a 1-2-3 inning here, because the 4th hitter in the inning is Copel, who has a single and a home run. You don't want her to get up with people on base. In for a strike. This is the left fielder, Copel, who was popped to short and struck out. The strikeout was a call out. Wide for a ball. Few loyal fans around the fence out in the outfield in this breezy, cold day. Hit to short. Rodriguez, no wasted effort. She got that good, strong arm. She makes another play. That's her 5th play of the game. Dupree, the right fielder, struck out and grounded a shot. Nice play by Newhall, the pitcher. That's outstanding. Bunt in front of the plate. Dupree can fly. Newhall, good, strong throw. Catino with the play. And they get the out. And this is a very big out right here. Farity, the third baseman. Hard shot to third base. I'm going to give her a base hit. That was a shot and a half. So here we go. They didn't get their 1-2-3 inning. And the shortstop, Copa, will be the hitter. She's got a single, a hard shot into right field, and a home run, a mammoth shot over the right field fence. So a big part in the ballgame. Win the 6th inning, 2-1 St. Mary's. And this is huge. Up and away for a ball. Crunch time here at Grace Regato Field. Ball's low for a ball. She hits her on the shoulder. That moves the tying run over to second base. The shortstop half of the Copel sisters are on for the 3rd time. Single home run hit batsman. Only the third base runner for Feehan. And if Newhall could get this out in the 7th inning, she'd be facing the bottom part of the order that she's had pretty good success with. She's got 7 strikeouts. 5 of them are in the bottom 3 hitters. Brooks got a base hit her last time up. She flied out to right the first time. Both times she's going to right field. Both hits have gone to right field. Drop foul. I gave a hit to that solid sharp that went off the third baseman, Padilla. It was like you either pick it or you don't. It was solid hit. Hit foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brooks, 1 swing of the bat away from tying this game up. Newhall 1 strike away from getting out of a jam after 2 quick outs. Feehan looking for a little 2-out lightning. Up and away, and we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on here in the 6th inning. They make the play at second base. Another play for Rodriguez. So Feehan looking for 2-out lightning, comes up short, they leave 2. And they're down to the last 3 outs. So 4 base runners. Five base runners. 4 base hits. And a hit batsman. And Rizzo has been perfect. She came into relief of Raymer in the 4th inning. And she's tied 6 in a row. Emily Rodriguez, her run is the difference. With 2 outs, she got a base hit off the third baseman's glove. The third baseman made a tremendous play, diving to her left, knocking it down, and tried to throw her out. She threw it away. Rodriguez went all the way to third on the error. And then Chaplin hit the first pitch in the center field for a base hit. And that's the difference in the game, 2-1 St. Mary's. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2. She gets her swing. So Rizzo has got something on the ball that St. Mary's can't hit. Chaplin fouls it off. With Rodriguez at third, Chaplin stepped up, hit the first pitch in the center field for a base hit. Knocking in the run, that's the difference in the game. Hits it deep. She tried to make the play and she collided in the fence and she's laid out. And please God, she'll be okay. A shot and a half by Chaplin. And everybody holding their breath, hoping she's going to be okay. Right to the fence, trying to make the play. Collided with the fence. Chaplin gets a double. That's not what people are thinking about right now. They're thinking about the outfielder trying to make that play. We're back to softball. Everybody's holding their breath, realizing that softball is secondary now. The left fielder, Copa, went back, almost made a tremendous catch and smashed into the fence. She was in great hands with trainer Miss Gagnon. She got up on her own steam and walked to the bench, and please God, let her be okay. Solid shot. That saved a run. What a great play again by Faraday at third base. Lily Newell hit a rope. Chaplin wasn't even able to get off the second base bag. She was standing there. Faraday made it. If that goes by, see you later. It's another run. St. Mary's will get a little breathing room. I think it's Rodriguez that's out in left field now. Anna Franguli is fly deep to left. and popped to second. Hit foul out of play. The lights come on here at Brigado Field for the bottom of the sixth. As it's darkened up and cooled off considerably. It was cold when we started. It's getting even colder now. Amazing how we go from almost 70 to today. And Saturday and Sunday is supposed to be close to 90, if not in the 90s. How do we do this? High for a ball.
You got the best view for that. You got the best view.
Yo. Hit foul out of play. Popped up. Shortstop makes the play for the second out. Shortstop has to be playing. We're a little bit nervous. She's the sister of the left fielder who ran into the fence. She's going to be thinking about her sister as well as thinking about the game here. Williams is going to pinch hit for Braid, the catcher. So Rizzo had retired 7 in a row before giving up that double to Chaplin and almost left the ballpark. Then a solid shot by Newhall. Faraday made a great save. She stopped the ball from going into left field because that would have been a run. Chaplin had to stay at second base. She made a tremendous play. Pop foul back out of play. Two on, two out here in the bottom of the sixth. 2-1, St. Mary's. First baseman Haducci makes the play. So St. Mary's was hoping for some two-out lightning after a double by Chaplin, but that great play by Faraday took it away with that great stop at third base. It was a base hit, but it didn't go in the outfield. So here we go in this Catholic Central League Cup Championship game. St. Mary's leading 2-1. Feehan down to the last 3 outs. We're moving into the 7th inning. 2-1, St. Mary's over Feehan. 6, 7, 8 for Feehan as we start the 7th inning. They need a run to stay alive. Newhall looking for her second win in the Cup tournament. She won the first one over Williams with a masterpiece. She's been outstanding here today. And she's going to try and finish it up. Petrucci, the catcher, has popped to second, hit into a force play, hitting the ball to shortstop. I thought I saw the right hand go up and say strike. Hit foul out of play. And the main thought today is that we hope the left fielder Copel is going to be okay. She walked off under her own steam, so wide for a ball. I think it's 1-2. I think that first pitch was a strike. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece. Braid held on. A big strikeout to start the 7th inning. One up, one down. Rizzo, the pitcher. Bounce to the pitcher. And this, I believe, is a pinch hitter. And I have no idea who it could be. Umpire, the third base coach, Malott, the coach of Feehan, coming in to talk to the umpires about the change. And that brings a conference on the mound for St. Mary's. They're 2 outs away from winning the Cup championship. St. Mary's boys basketball team won the Cup. The girls were upset in their Cup final, basketball. They won everything else. In for a strike. Waves at that pitch for strike 2. Just missed wide. Bray set up outside. They try to hit it to Chase. Up and away. Count evens at 2. The 2-2 pitch up and coming. Strike 3 call. Good pitch. Maloof, the center fielder, has struck out twice. Both times swinging. Hit foul. Feehan down to the last strike. It's 0-2. She does it. She strikes out the side for the second time. And St. Mary's will sweep the series against Bishop Feehan. Bishop Feehan is going to go to 16-2, both losses to St. Mary's. St. Mary's will win the Catholic Central League Cup. She strikes out the side for the second time, and both times she got 23 strikeouts in the 2 Cup tournament games. Newhall outstanding on the mound for St. Mary's as they win a barn burner 2-1 over Feehan. It's going to be a tough bus ride back, and even tougher for the Copel family. I hope and pray that the left fielder Copel is going to be okay. She slammed into the fence trying to make that catch. But St. Mary's got their 2 runs in the 3rd inning. Bizarre. Kirby lined a single into center field. Walker laid down a perfect bunt to move her to second base. The ball in the dirt to the catcher. She took off, went to third. Somehow, I still don't know how, they threw the ball towards third base. It wound up going out of the park over onto the roadway that runs around. And they had a brief discussion. They awarded Kirby home plate. And it was 1-0. after a strikeout, Rodriguez got a line shot. Faraday, the third baseman, made a great stop, a great play, as they're going to present the trophy at home plate to the St. Mary's team. Faraday made a tremendous stop at third base, and Rodriguez got an infield hit, but then they tried to throw her out. They threw it away. She went all the way to third, and on the first pitch to Chaplin, she lined it into center field for a base hit. Rodriguez scored the run, made it 2-0, and that was the winning run, the winning hit. Rodriguez scoring the run, Chaplin getting the winning hit. In the fourth inning, after 2 outs, the other Copel, the shortstop, Copel's sister, hit a mammoth shot over the right field fence for a home run to make it 2-1. They got a couple on in the sixth inning with 2 outs. I hit Bassman, but Newhall got a ground ball to short, forced at second to get out of the inning, and then she finishes up with an exclamation point, striking out the side in the seventh inning to give her 10 strikeouts as she wins both ends of the Catholic Central League Cup Championship Tournament. St. Mary's will put another trophy in their case as they win it by a score of 2-1. Eking out a win 2-1. And again, we hope the left fielder Copel is going to be okay. For St. Mary's, Walker got that nice sacrifice bunt that helped put the runner in scoring position. Rodriguez had a base hit and scored a run, the winning run. Chaplin had a walk, had a single, the single knocked in the winning run. She also had the double that knocked the left fielder out of the game. Willie Newhall had a base hit. Kirby had a base hit, scored a run, as St. Mary's only had 4 base hits in the game. But that bizarre throw, allowing Kirby to score, and then the big 2-out hit by Chaplin, the difference in the game. Newhall goes the distance, gives up the 1 run, as the St. Mary's players will celebrate running around the field with their winning plaque. Newhall gave up the 1 run, 4 hits, hit a batter, so only 4 base runners for Bishop Feehan. She struck out 10, giving her 23 strikeouts in the 2 Catholic Central League Cup Tournament games. She was immense. St. Mary's got just enough, 2 runs in that third inning, and Newhall made it stand up as they win it 2-1. They sweep the series, and bizarrely, Feehan will drop to 16-2, and the only 2 losses are to St. Mary's. So St. Mary's will go to 14-3. 2-1, St. Mary's over Feehan. They win the Catholic Central League Cup. They still have a couple of games left before the Holland tournament, but they'll really they'll celebrate this big win tonight over Feehan, who they beat for the second time, and this one comes in the Catholic Central League Finals. St. Mary's 2, Feehan 1. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.